Okay, this is a weekly recap from November 14th to November 18th, 2022, and what happened during the week. So you can see this is what happened. This is a daily chart. Let's see what I got here. Let's go into daily chart. Okay, so each one of these lines is 1 day, so this is pretty much last week right here. And market spiked up. So I had mentioned about these spikes before. Pretty powerful, you know, when they spike like that, or on the downside, when a spike downs, it goes up, spike down, it goes up. Same thing with these spikes. So I'm guessing that's probably what's going to happen here. You know, we're in a bear market, market's weak. It just seems like it would make sense that it's going to start coming down this week, and it's going to draw everything down with it, all the underlying stocks. Here's a good spike here, and it brought this thing all the way up to here. So so that's my best analysis right here, is that during the week nothing happened except for that spike, and try to poke down here a little bit. And so we'll see what happens this coming week, whether it's going to continue up. There's a chance that it can do that, of course, but my feeling it's going to start heading down at this point. And maybe that's the last time we'll see this for a while. We'll see what happens. But anyway, so my plan is, if it does start heading down in here, I'll start buying some more put options. And if it comes down here and bounces off of this, I'll probably sell, because it's probably going to bounce. Who knows where it's going to bounce? So I'll have to feel what's happening at that time before I make a decision. But for right now, today, it's my feeling that it's going to go down this coming week. So here we have the NASDAQ, and it looks like, again, bear market. NASDAQ came up, hit, looks like came really close enough, and it's pretty close to this balance area here. Another spike up here, and looks like it might start heading down this coming week. Same thing with the Dow. Looks like the Dow broke out of its balance area, came up, created another one, and created another balance area. And so it looks like it's pretty much overextended. Came up and bounced here, almost made a double top on this. And we'll see now what happens next. This is a Bitcoin chart. It's been coming down pretty steady and made it to this big balance area here, broke down, and I had bought some puts in here. So it looks like it's going to make a move this week, you know, either down, lower, in which I'll buy some more put options, or it'll come back up into this balance area. But again, you gotta note that this is a we're in a bear market here. You know, there's no denying that. And so the sentiment of the market is down, broke this balance area. There's a big chance it's going to go down next week too, along with everything else. All right, back to the NASDAQ, the S&P. So we'll see what happens from this point on. There's really not a whole lot to report other than, you know, this is what happened last week. Or, yeah, this just past week here, hit this spike. And let's see if this market does come down, and if it turns around and goes up, well, then we'll have to plan at that time and see what we're going to do. But looks to me that's where it's headed. Like I said before, these markets are controlled. You know, they're not going to let you walk away with all this money, just like a casino. They don't let people walk out with, you know, thousands or millions of dollars. You know, that's controlled, and this is controlled too. So they're only going to play this for so long, and then they're going to turn this around and wipe out a lot of people. That's always been the plan, and it happened in 2008, and it happened in 2000. And people fall for it every time. So follow along with me, and that's not going to happen. We're going to go with trend, and we're going to go with all these patterns, because this tells you everything right here. I don't know what the news is saying. Yeah, I don't see anything here. You know, I don't see anything. And it's not important, because it doesn't matter. You know, the news might cause these little spikes here, which drives the market in the opposite direction. And so day traders love those. I like it too, because that helps to give an indication of where this market is going next. Maybe not 100%, but as you can see here, it's pretty close to 100%. You know, all these spikes drove it the opposite way. Spike here drove it down. Spike here eventually drove this thing up. Another spike drove that up. Spike here drove this down. Spike here drove this up. So it's pretty consistent. This one here took it all the way down to here. This one took it all the way up to here. And let's see where this one takes it. Maybe down into this area all the way at the bottom. We'll see. Okay, so that's it. We'll have to see what happens during this week, and then report back next week. Talk to you then.